Hey, welcome to the Thrift Shop. Today we're going to talk about Vista Audio MC 21 Phono Preamp. I fell in love with the Vista Audio Phono 2. The crystal clear sound from the Phono 2 and the ability to adjust to any phono cartridge makes it a steal in the industry today. Does the Phono 21 live up to its bigger brother? The Phono 21 was provided by Vista Audio, and I was not paid in any way for this review. This review is my honest opinion on how the Phono 21 sounds. Prior to evaluating the Vista Audio Phono 21, I was running the Cord Huey for a while, and it took some time to adjust. I actually plugged back in the Phono 2 just to compare. If you recall, I gave the Vista Audio Phono 2 top achievements for a phono preamp under $500. The Phono 21 comes in at nearly half the price at $210 and is either a dedicated moving magnet phono preamp or a moving coil preamp based on which model you purchase. In addition, Vista Audio can adjust the preamp to match a specific cartridge. Keep in mind, you don't have any dip switches or any adjustments that you can make on this phono preamp, so you better buy exactly what you need. The Phono 21 MC is a direct coupling preamp without capacitors in the audio path. This leads to a cleaner sound. The configuration that was sent to me, the MC21, has 60 dB of gain and 1,000 ohms of input impedance. And thankfully, the light is located on the top of the unit, so this doesn't blast the light into your eyes. This is good to see, and I'm glad companies listen to their customers and make improvements to their products. Again, when you switch phono preamps, cartridges, turntables, it takes some time to adjust. While you might notice an immediate difference, long-term listening is best. I had the Phono 21 plugged in for a few days before critical listening. I was using the Riga Enya at the time on a Riga Planar 1 turntable. While this might not be the best cartridge I've ever heard, or the entry-level Planar 1 is not the ultimate turntable, I should be able to hear the difference. The first thing that you should hear with a good phono preamp is nothing. No hum, feedback, RF, any of that. Good news, no noise whatsoever from the Phono 21. For some reason, I've been cycling through Metallica albums recently, mostly And Justice for All and Hardwired. These albums can be hit or miss depending on the equipment used. I like the hard-hitting drums and upfront guitars with amazing vocals. The Phono 21 felt like it reduced the treble energy a bit in comparison to the Phono 2. It just felt a little bit laid back. Similar how the Zoo DL103 cartridge sounds. The cymbals don't have the big air that you normally would hear, so I switched out the turntable and moved to the Technics SL1500C with the Audio-Technica OC9 XEB. I wanted to see if this was something to do with the cartridge versus the preamp. Again, the feeling was a bit laid back, but it sounded good. This phono preamp tamed down some of the high energy from the OC9 cartridge. So this got me wondering, was this due to impedance matching? So I checked the packaging to confirm the input impedance of 1,000 ohms. This should be perfect for cartridges that I was using. Double check the settings on other phono preamps. Perhaps the actual impedance is lower than advertised, or at least different than advertised. Not a huge deal, as Vista Audio can match the impedance to whatever suits you best. In my case, I had a very clear sounding phono preamp that was just slightly laid back and relaxed. Some people really enjoy this. Okay, what are the downsides of this product? Well, it's another black box to start. Nothing wrong with that. The small box is light and really light. If you're using thick, stiff RCA cables, you might want to try to find a more flexible pair, as the cables will move this phono preamp around. This happened to me. This is about the only downsides that I can think of to this phono preamp. Let's get real. The market is full of sub $500 phono preamps, and you really need to decide what brand or what cartridges you're going to be running. You would be hard pressed to find a phono preamp in the $200 range that provides this level of clarity, although a bit laid back for my specific tastes. This is not a bad thing, as many people have multiple turntables and perhaps they want more of a relaxing listen versus an energetic listen. This relaxed sound can also take less than perfect records or vinyl and make them sound good. Or those systems with too much treble energy, it can actually tame that down. I highly recommend taking a chance on Vista Audio products, as everyone that I've touched has done wonderful things. Thanks to the thrift shop. Take care.